Okay, the parts you'll need for this. You need a set of stalks that has the wiper indicator on it. Now, these are important. You either get the A for automatic wipers or the 3 dashes for a manual wiper, and then the extra cruise control stalk. Now, you've got 2 types, one with 1 click and one with 2 clicks. The one with 1 click does it at 1 mile intervals, the one with 2 clicks does it with 1 mile intervals, and then up to the next 5 mile junction. Okay, the lower cowl panel has this cutout in it as well. This is very important. You've got a slider for the plastic panel to slide into. Well, you've got 2 different part numbers that will work for this, both look identical. 61316950 is the standard part, and the alternative, which is the slightly older version of superseded version, is 6131695536. They'll both do the same job, and both look identical from the outside. Now, you may have heated steering wheel. This is donated via the button on the side of the lower cowl. Again, this is another different part number, 9143645. A little bit more expensive to get hold of, as they're a little bit rarer to find. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off in the boot section. Open the boot up and remove the cargo partition back to its open position. Take out the boot floor and grab your 10mm ratchet socket and undo the negative battery terminal. Just pull it off and tuck it down the side there, so there's no chance of it touching the terminal again. Now, to stop your boot from shutting, because you don't want the boot to shut with no power on, just put something in there to brace it. I've got a cardboard box here that I've just shoved over this bar on this side, and then just gently put the boot lid down onto that. That holds the box in place. Box stops the boot from shutting. Right, so get a screwdriver. Now, BMW recommend a T20 Torx bit driver for this one. Locate your closed hole sections underneath the steering wheel. There's 2 of them there. Just pop your screwdriver through and then locate your airbag retaining clips and pop them to right or left hand side. So I'll just demonstrate here. Pop it up through there, break it in, slide your screwdriver up, it'll touch the metal spring, hit the retainer, put your thumb on the side there, and then just pop it to one side. Obviously do this on the other side as well, and that just unclips the airbag retaining clips. Now you've got to disconnect the electrical connection for the airbag. Press down the popper and pull out the plug gently, put the airbag safely to one side. Get your 17mm driver and undo the steering wheel nut. Can be quite tight, but then again it wants to be. Use your spinner and spin out the rest of the bolt. Okay, now for disconnecting the wiring. Get an extraction tool and just prise your wiring forward so it's not behind the retaining clips. It's all rubber, so it just pops straight out anyway, there's no problem. I'm just using the tool because it's a little bit easier to get behind it and keep yanking at the cable. Then use your same tool and pop it into the top edge of the plug, just enough to undo the little retaining clip, and then slide it out. That's that little clip just there. Again, if you've got heated steering, you'll have this extra wire and blue plug on the left hand side there. Unclip it from its clip, put your trim tool in the end of the plug there and just pull the plug apart, and you should have two halves looking just like that. Right, you'll notice that on the shaft there is a mark on the bottom of it, and also on the bottom section of the steering wheel part as well. Make sure they're in line, because they need to be in line when you put it back. Gently pull off your steering wheel and put it to one side. Okay, not forgetting, if you've got heated steering, you'll have this blue wire feed it through nice and gently. Right, again, get your trim tool, pop it in about, it's about 1/8 of an inch, 7 mil, something like that, down, and just prise it in. There's a little popper behind it, so it's easy at that position. Pop it up, and get a slightly stronger trim tool, push the sections up, and then just prise upwards nice and gently, and that's your top section undone. Right, pull your steering wheel out and down, or steering column, sorry, out and down at this point. Gives you a bit more room to play with. Get a screwdriver, find that retaining clip there, and just gently prise it outwards. There's one on each side. That's what stops the lower panel from dropping down. Just prise it out and just gently, you can see what I'm doing here, gently just pop it down, release your steering lock again, and then out comes your bottom panel. Again, for the heated steering wheel, you would normally unplug the switch via the big plug there, but that's a bit cumbersome sometimes to get to. It's wrapped into the looms, so I find it a bit easier to use the plug at the switch. Just undo these two clips here, we just bend back slightly, and then you can pull the smaller plug out from the switch. It just pops out just like that. Go on to one side. Again, Torx T20, 4 screws, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Undo all 4 screws. Now, it's probably best at this point to actually disconnect the 2 plug couplers on the back. So you've got a pin on this one here, just press it in and gently pull it out. That's that one straight out. Let me just demonstrate it to you again. A little pin just there, press it in with your nail and pull straight out. And again, for the heated steering wheel version, you've got this double sized plug instead. The white one here, the clip on this one is just at the bottom of the plug. Okay, for the other plug coupler, slightly different. You've got a pin on the top, and then you've got a rotating grey clip. So press down the pin, and that will release the grey clip, so you can just gently prise it down. It's looking a little bit more difficult here because I'm doing it one under one, I'm holding the camera. Slide it down. Looks like it's out at that point, but it's not. It's got to be all the way down. As you can see, I can't pull that out at that point, so just clip the bottom bit down, that's it, and out it comes. Again, let me just demonstrate that again, just so you're fully aware, because you won't be able to see this very easy because it is the opposite side of the stalks section. So you've got to press that in, that clip in just there, and then rotate the grey section all the way around and down, and then out it comes. Alright, back in the car. Continue taking out your 4 screws. The only reason I recommend to do the clips first, it's a little bit more difficult trying to remove them when the old assembly is rocking around in its section. As you can see, I almost forgot to take them out at the time, so I took 2 out and then took the clips out. It just keeps it a little bit more stable while you're fiddling around with the 2 plugs. Again, put your screws safely to one side. and remove your stalk assembly. Now you need to remove the slip ring off the front of the stalk assembly. There are 3 clips that hold it in place. One there, on the top, just unclip that nice and gently. One on the bottom, right in the centre there. Again, unclip that nice and gently. And then you've got a double clip on the plug coupler side. Undo that little clip there and press down on the other side. I'll show you again on the press down that section just there. Double clips, just lets it come off completely. And that's it, that's your slip ring removed. Old stalks, one to one side. Normally you'll only have 2 stalks on there. Obviously I've got 3 on this one because I'm removing another set of cruise control stalks to test a set while I'm making this video. Right, now replace your original slip ring. So big lug one side and the plug the opposite side to each other. And on the main cluster you've got this large indent here, arrowed, needs to be lined up with the indented arrow on the base plate there as well. Clip it in place. Place it over the steering shaft and screw the 4 screws back in that you took earlier. Now it's time to replace the 2 plug couplers again. Obviously you're going to be working blind basically for this section. Plug one in and then plug in the other. I'll show you just now. Here we go. So you got your bigger one of the 2 with your grey section wound all the way around in that position. So it's 45-degree angle. Place it in nice and gently, push it in, and then wind the grey section around, back around to its closing position until it clips in. As it rotates, it pushes the plug all the way in and then just clips and locks in place. Similar for the other one. Again, line it up, push it in and push it home, and it clips in place. Okay, now it's time to put your bottom the new panel on, which will be your cruise control lower panel. That's the one with the cutout in it. Unlock your steering column again. But first you need to plug back in the switch for the heated steering wheel, if you have it of course. That just plugs straight back into its switch housing. And present the panel in. Now you've got these 2 clips again, you've just got to prise them out a little bit. Let me get a better angle here. Here we go. Just prise it out just a sec, just a tad, just to do that, just so it goes over that metal lug. So you're just basically stretching it over it. So that's one, and that's the other. Okay, now you want to push them home fully. Let me just demonstrate. That plastic bit there has got to be above that metal piece just there, and that's the same on both sides. So you need to find it easier to push home the left hand side one first and then push home the right hand side one. Don't know why it works better that way, it just seems to. It doesn't always go on very well the other way around. I've since making this video found it's actually easier again to clip on the left hand side of the top section before the right hand side. Again, don't know why, it just is. It just seems to work better that way around. Okay, now put the steering wheel back on. Feed the blue wire for the heated steering wheel back through the hole carefully. Again, we've got to line up this line to make sure you're dead centre, so your mark on the shaft is in line with the mark on the steering wheel. Plug back in your wiring loom inside the steering wheel and push the cable back into the rubber retainers It just keeps everything out of the way, keeps it nice and neat. Again, get a plastic tool. Don't use anything metal. You don't want to damage any of that cabling. Just pop it in there and it just pops it straight back into the retaining section. Keep it all nice and neat and got a nice finish to it. And again, for the heated steering wheel, get your two plugs, plug them together and neatly tuck it away on the side clip there. Okay, now to bolt your steering wheel back on. Get your bolt and just spin it on. 17mm again, don't forget. Now you want your torque wrench. There you go, 62.5 Newton meters. May need to use your knee to brace the steering wheel a little bit because it does have a bit of movement in it. Okay, now to put the airbag back. Give a clip, line it up to the hole and just gently push it home until it clicks. Give it a little tug, make sure it's in properly, and that's it, nice and secure. So time to put the airbag back on. Just line up the two lugs and push it home until it clicks, both sides. That's it, your airbag's on, everything's done. And now it's time to replace the battery. Get your negative lug, reattach it and tighten it up with your socket driver. Once that's done, you can remove your protector you've put down to save the boot from shutting and go back into the car cockpit. Okay, put your key in, turn her on. You'll probably have fault lights on your dash at this point. Mine's actually working at this point, so when I've done the video, and test all your stalks, test your wipers fully, make sure your stalk is properly working, all aspects of it, because at the end of the day these aren't used units, so there's a possibility you may have a faulty one. This is the time to do it before you go through any more wasting of your time, because if it is a faulty one, you want to take your battery back off 15 minutes and take the stalks back off again, replace the old ones, and then contact the supplier you got them from and get them replaced. Like I say, I've gone through the whole process here. Everything's being checked over, indicators, headlights, the works. So just check it all up, and once you're happy everything's working, you can continue with the coding process. No point checking the cruise control one at this point. It won't show anything, it shouldn't work because you've not coded anything yet. Right, let's do a bit of coding. First of all, open your OBD port, get your OBD to USB cable and insert into the socket. You're looking for a light to come on here, you see just there, that means you've got a connection. Go under the cable, USB, plug it into your laptop, insert the key and press the start stop button. Now before you press stop button, do not have the brake pedal for an automatic or the clutch pedal for a manual inserted. You want to turn off any excess items in the car, like the fan or the radio, just so you're not drawing any more current than you need to. Go to your laptop, open BMW Tools, go to your computer, go to your C drive, down to NCS Expert, and then down to your work folder and open that up as well. Okay. Now, back to your BMW Tools, open IMPA, then you've got cable detected, yes, and ignition on, yes. So, there you go, and you see this is a version with F9, we've got the Z4 E89 on there as well. So that's all okay. Close IMPA, you know you've got a connection to the car. NCS Expert, open that up. And you're going to be going up to File, click on File, click on Load Profile, and Expert Modus should be absolutely fine, should work fine with that one. F1 Start, F3 Chassis, and on your slider, click down twice, E89, highlight it, and click OK. CAS is highlighted, yeah, OK that as well. I'll wait for your connection, can take a few moments to come up, your VIN number and the other details will come up there as well, so that's absolutely fine. That means you've got a good connection to the car. Press F6 back and you've got all your modules there listed. F4 process car, and you're looking for combi on this one, so you may have to scroll down. I haven't got that many modules on mine, so mine's there. Highlight combi, click OK, and on the side there you've got get coded, and you've got combi, you've got job name SG coderin. Click F4, read ECU, that'll pop up. You've got to close that, that's not a lot of use to us currently anyway. Minimize it and then go to your work folder. Now that is your trace folder, sorry, correction, that is your trace file. Copy that and paste it onto your desktop. That's because in case anything goes wrong, you have got a copy of your trace file. So it's there on your desktop, no problem at all. Okay, so go back to your trace file again, right click, go down to rename and delete the TRC, caps lock on and press MAN and accept that into the thing. Yes, press yes for changing it. So that is now a man file. Right click again, go down to open with, and you want to be setting notepad as always use as selected program. Okay that, and then your trace file or man file now has now been opened up. Click edit, go to find. Again, you should still have caps lock on, so TEMPOMAT. Tempomat. Find next, and that's the one we want. That one just there. So you can close that box down, knock it down one notch, and yours will say wort_01. Mine's got 02 because I've already got cruise control, so we delete the last number, the 01 in your case, and insert 02. Go back up to File, Save, and that's it. That's that part done. Close that one down, and you now will be going back to NCS Expert. Okay, up to File again, Load Profile. This time you want Manipulation. Okay that. Okay. Down to F4, Process ECU. And again we're going to Combi, highlight it and OK. You'll see we've got get coded is Combi and job name is SG coderin. We're now going to go down to execute job. And that is now, or will do, you've got coding active, followed by coding ended. That means now that the combi's just been, the trace file that we changed into the man file has now been written back to the unit. Okay, we now want to close NCS Expert and reopen it again. Go back up to File, Load Profile, Manipulation, OK, then go to Start, Chassis, double click down to E89, highlight, and OK, CAS is OK. Wait while it loads the information back in. That's it, you're ready to go. We're now going down to edit VO, highlight E89, it should already come up. OK that's your VIN number, OK that as well. Now you want to scroll down here to your 500 section. I've already got the code actually set in on this one because, like I say, I've already got it. So you would then put in an American pound, an American dollar symbol 544 and click add. Wouldn't normally be highlighted in blue, it's just that I already have it there, so let's just put it in. OK it, make sure it doesn't appear first, then OK it. Hit back, F6. Again, shows all your various modules. Go to F4. You want to be going this time to CAS. Highlight CAS and OK. This time we're going to F2, change job. We're going to write FA_right. OK that one. You'll see there we've got get coded and CAS and job name FA_right. And we now want to be going down to F3, execute job. Click that and you'll notice then that job active starts and job ended. Now to change ECU, and you're looking for NFRM, highlight that, OK. You've got NFRM, don't worry it says job ended, that's purely there from before. Still got job name FA right, sorry. F3, execute job, you've got job active and FA right, still there, job ended. Okay, close NCS Expert. And reopen it again. File, load profile, manipulation still, OK. Start, chassis F3, 2 clicks down to E89 and then OK. CAS, OK. Wait for it to load. There we go. F6 back. We're now to F4 process ECU. We're now looking to ZDSC, highlight that, click OK, and we're down to execute job F3. Coding active. Coding ended. Close NCS Expert and open up Tool 32. Go up to File, load SGBD, scroll all the way down, well about half, just over halfway down. We're looking for DSC_89PRG, and there it is, just there. So that's DSC_89.PRG. Highlight it, click open, wait for everything to finish loading. Now on this panel, on the jobs panel, you're going to be scrolling about 2/3 of the way down, and you're looking for, I'm going to put this one up on the screen because I can't pronounce this. There you go. That's what we're looking for. So you double click that and it's as fast as that. This one is what clears the 2 fault codes on the dash. And that's it. You're all set up and complete. Also close all the programs down and shut the computer off. Right, we're ready for a test drive. So here we go. In the car, we're getting up to speed on the motorway. Push it one notch away from you, that sets your speed. 2 notches away, we'll set it up to the next 5, and 1 away at 1 increments. Again, 1 down, back towards you, and that's 1 mile an hour less. Touch on the brake, press the end button, and then you can reset it back to its original speed, 69 as it was there. Again, 1 mile again up to 70. Full press next to 5 mile an hour junction. So basically what that means is if you're doing 71, it'll go to 75. If you're doing 74, it'll go to 75. It just jumps up to the next 5 increment. That's on the double one. Not all these controls have the double one. Again, just for single. And to cancel cruise control completely, you just press the stalk either down or up, and that shuts it off. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. See you again.